this is Brad Buckner, Sharpensbest.com. How are you doing today? We're going to go into Harbor Freight and we're going to find something of interest that we can make a video out of and send it to you, Sharpensbest.com. So let's go inside. That's like a Pelican box that are like $150. That'd be good for your pistols, ammunition, binoculars, things like that. Really good. $39 to $124.95. That's really cool. Okay, that's 2 thumbs up. Gotcha. Well, we found the sharpening section, so let's take a look. They got a lot of stuff here. They got scissors, we can sharpen those. They got some whetstones, they have some cheap. Okay, in one of my videos, I took a whetstone and I used the rough side and I turned it lengthways like this, hung on to it, come out here and just ground on the blade. Okay, so let's say I use that whetstone for 2 or 3 years for many different purposes and reasons, different ways, different things. And after, because you can't just wear it out in one, you know, sharpening stuff, that's not going to happen. Oh yeah, where's a little groove in the end of it? That's okay. All right, because it's $3. All right, so it's just a tool. It works. I use it any way I want to. If I need to get the job done, I take a hammer, I give it a smack, break a piece off. You know, I can do anything I want to with it. All right, so we have a coarse side and then we have the fine side like that. So that's fine. That's a good deal. Oh, that's fine. So anyway, sharpening stones, I use them in lots of different ways. And so we'll put that one back up here like that. Then we have some diamond impregnated. Okay, this is a honing block. So you have diamond impregnation in it. It's got some screen. It's got 4 different sides to it. So you probably have coarse, medium, fine, extra fine, stuff like that. 600 grit, 400 grit, 300 grit, 200 grit. Of course, your 200 grit is a coarse, and your 600 would be fine. So that's actually pretty cool. I don't have a lot of use for it because I hone my blades with my sharpener just by less pressure. Okay, so that is pretty cool though. Like that back there. Then we got some draw-throughs. Not real crazy about them, but I will use them. I've got a knife like this on my table. I'll have to show you. We'll do a demo with it because that big knife did not come sharp. But I mean to tell you, my knife, you know, you'd never imagine how sharp my thick-bladed knife like this is. I sharpened a machete the other day. I sold it because it was actually as sharp as it was. I can take my machete and I was actually just slicing paper off with it. And so anyway, it was a Harbor Freight knife that probably about like this one. Give $5 to $10 for it. Sold it for $25. So that was pretty cool. I don't know, some other stuff here. Scissors, medical scissors, you know, things like that. Other kinds of scissors I sharpen. Those I can sharpen easy. Variety of scissors, everything up there I can sharpen real easy. So anyway, we're at Harbor Freight and we're going to buy something. I think what I'm going to look for is I'm going to look for a retractable razor knife. Okay, and sharpen it because a lot of people for their work, you know, sheetrocking and carpet layers and people like that, people who do vinyl and trim and things, they use razor knives a lot. And so instead of throwing the blade away, I'm going to show you a real easy way. Just sharpen it, and I'll probably run the blade on something so it literally is dull, you know, and so we'll do that. So this is Brad. Come on, I don't know. We're going to find the razor knives. There they are. I got told where they are, but I guess I start looking at the top. Okay, so we're going to take this one right here, and I'm going to kind of wreck the blade a little bit, and then I'm going to restore it and show you how easy it is with the little, probably the little round one, because you would have that in your pocket. So this is Brad Buckner, Sharpensbest.com. You take care, have a great day, Merry Christmas, and do remember, okay, do remember that through December the 31st, Shipping is free on all products at sharpensbest.com. We'll see you later. All right, oops. Okay, well anyway, here's the knife that we're going to buy. All right, it's a razor knife. It's retractable. You put it back in the handle. Sheetrockers use it. Carpet layers use it. All kinds of people use these, and I'm going to show you how to sharpen them. Hey, we just got back from Harbor Freight. You know what? We were looking around down there, and people ask me all the time, can you sharpen a razor blade? I never used to think that that was like a big deal. Can you sharpen a razor blade? Okay, but actually, if you can sharpen a razor blade, because they are, I don't know, if you come straight up and down, they might be, I don't know, 5 degrees on this side, 5, so it's only at 10 degrees inclusive. Okay, so it'd only be about like that. They're very thin to start with, so they're very thin at the cutting edge and very sharp. The other thing is, I know that they're extremely hard because if you take a razor blade and you bend it sideways, and I'm actually going to take the scissors. Okay, this is a utility knife. That's what it looks like. It's got the lock up here. Okay, it's got replaceable. It's probably got, no it don't. I thought it had blades in the handle, but I can see right on in. So what you do is you just undo this part, flip the blade over, lock it back in, and I'll do that. I kind of have to figure it out because personally I've never done that or used one of these. So let's just cut around here. Okay. Whew, this must be some of the scissors that I sharpened. Because they went right through 2 layers of plastic and cardboard pretty easy. Okay, so we'll do that. We're going to take this out. All right, that's actually pretty cool. I like that. It's got a little plastic protector on there so that it doesn't come through the plastic. Okay, that's a hard plastic. It's a razor blade. And so let's, no, I know what you're thinking.
Slice.
Okay, okay, we're going to slice them. No. All right, so let's see, I hope. Okay, that's pretty smooth. Actually, that's really smooth. It's almost like a new razor blade.
It's like razor sharp.
Okay, you can see how that worked. So now, I'm just gonna carve on this, I don't know what kind of, I don't know what kind it is. It's almost like cottonwood, but it's not cottonwood. So I'm just gonna take the razor blade, no. You're going to end up with your nose cut. No. No. I know what you're thinking. He said, but you always play with me. No. Okay. So we just go like this. No. Okay. So we're slicing here on this piece of wood. Slice through the bark. Ooh, that's pretty. Like that. Oh, bit off more than I can chew. That wood is hard, like that. Wow, that'd make great furniture. Can we cut your tree down? I'm gonna work on the bark just a little bit more. Oh my gosh, that wood is tough. No, just like this. Go right on around. All right, let's see.
Woo. Give it a couple long drags down it.
What I'm really doing is I'm just trying to dull the blade a little bit and then show you I can sharpen it back up. So why sharpen a replaceable razor blade? Well, that's easy. If you'll give it a little tune-up every now and then and not let it get dull, you actually save the razor blade and don't have to replace it. Okay. Okay, well that's probably as much abuse. Boy, you know what? It's cold out here today. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's cold. Oh no. Oh no, I gotta do something else. Oh my God.
Find a rock, Brad.
Find a rock. That's gonna be so abusive. All right, let's see, are there any over here? A rock. You want me to find a rock?
There's one.
Wait a minute. That looks like a rock. Oh, all right, are you ready? Get right in here and look. Okay. Now, don't call the rock PCA. Okay, for abuse on the rocks, you know, whatever it is. SPCA. Yeah. All right, so like this.
PETA.
PETA. Hi, PETA.
Give some good whapping.
That's flat enough. Okay, that's got to be pretty abusive to a razor blade, to the cutting edge of the razor blade. Okay, take the edge off. Okay, I know razor blades are hard, so they'll take a lot of abuse, but that's got to be probably enough. Oh yeah, that's enough. Now we'll find some. We didn't bring the paper out. We didn't bring the sharpener.
Go get it.
All right, let me run in the house. Okay, ready? Okay, watch that. You know, sometimes we actually ought to rehearse some of this so we're ready. Okay, had to go get the keys, had to go get the sharpeners, okay? So, Sharpen Spark Mini, we got a bottle opener, we got a cross feed carbide, the open face straight line carbide, okay, that's the 90-degree corners just like that. And then it's got, of course, in the handle, fire starter. All right, so, boop, give it a little tweak so it stays on there. Okay, and let's see. Oh, I've been pounding it on the rock.
Sure is different.
Well, it is. It just goes wherever it wants to because I'm actually sawing the paper in two. But it doesn't catch like it used. Oop, there it caught way out there. This is no good. Okay, so let's see. Nope, doesn't take the fingernail off. Doesn't doesn't stop. Slides right down off the thumbnail just like that. Okay, I'm gonna hold out here so you can actually see the thumb bobbing up and down, and it doesn't catch at all. So let's take our Sharpen Spark Mini 4-in-1 tool and the keys, and we're gonna kind of ball them up just a little bit. We put it down here like this, match the bevel that the factory grounded at, which is probably about like that. I put it on my leg because I need to back it up a little bit so it's more firm instead of up here like this. So we come down here. I call it lean on it just a little bit. Don't use the V-notch because it's not going to match the bevel. The V-notch is 20 inclusive. I want to do about a 10 inclusive. So just turn it over like that. Move right along. I see it shining like crazy, so I know it's working. Just like that. I'll slow down a little bit so you can actually see. Just like that. Okay, and turn it over. Looks like this on your side. Okay, so like that, like this. All right, let's see what we got now. I'm telling you, my sharpeners work. There's no question about that. I don't care if you own a business. I don't care what you sell, who you are. Test me, try me. Get a hold of me, we meet up, we check things out, you see it, test me. I can come just about anywhere to you, okay? And we'll see, you know, my sharpeners work, there's no question about that. The only people that say my sharpener doesn't work is somebody that's probably trying to start a little, you know, a little husband and wife thing going on there. So anyway, this is Brad Buckner, sharpensbest.com. The very best knife sharpeners on earth. There's two of them right there. The V-notch, the open face, this is made to fit your watch pocket. That one has the bottle opener, the V-notch, the open face straight line carbide, and the fire starter in the handle. So it's got a ferro rod. I cheat to make a campfire. I use a little bit of hand sanitizer on my kindling, and then poof, there's your fire. There's your sparks. This is Brad Buckner, sharpensbest.com, Denver, Colorado. You take care and you stay sharp out there.